rights back, give them their freedoms. People say, even about immigration, people think I'm against immigration. I'd open the British Embassy tomorrow in Saudi Arabia and I'd let every woman leave. Let them all come over and leave every Muslim man scratching his head going, what's going on? Well, you lot are acting like cavemen, yeah? Yeah. So that's why the women are leaving you, right? The only reason why they can't leave, and the only reason why Islam still grows in number, is because it's punishable by death, even today. Yeah. If you leave Islam, you're killed, yeah? That is why. So Muslims, I don't hate Muslims, and do you know what? There's so many Muslims who grew up near Luton who know that, yeah? Who have a very good relationship with me.
Right, Tommy, my final question.
Lads, move. You lads patriotic talent. Are you from PA? Yes. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome here, lad. We don't want you here, right? So don't come here. Take your fucking Nazi bullshit. Don't leave it. Go away, you're embarrassing. Take the mask down. You've got masks on because you're embarrassed what you stand for. You've got masks on because you're embarrassed what you fucking stand for. Get your fucking Nazi out of our fucking place. You're here for the wrong fucking reason. Fuck off.
Go away.
You're not welcome here.
It's for women games,
You're not welcome here.
Your Nazi bullshit. Fuck off.
You're not welcome here. Right? We'll get rid of it. We'll sort it. Where is it? You're fucking Nazi woman.
Where's the fucking... Take that flag off your fucking face, you Nazi fucking...
Fuck off!
Get him back! Fuck off! Come on, man! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! You want to try with the scum! That's right! Scum! 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 We go that way. We're here for that, not this. Go that way. Go that way. We're here for that, not this. Go that way. Go that way. Fuck him! Come on, this is what we want. It's only 6 hours.
Down in the protest. All right, darling.
It's more of another work. Fuck Antifa!
It's hanging, isn't it? Fucking scumbags. It's not got his squad back. All the squad's over there.
Bastard coppers at the time to stop Antifa. Wow.
What, how many was that? About 5?
So coldly in.
Testing. Tommy, what do you have to say about what you've just witnessed?
That's the far right. Yeah? That's a group called Patriotic Alternative, who are scumbags. Yeah, they are the Nazis. Yeah? They are, you know, what all people might think I am. That's them, yeah? And they've never been welcome from day dot. We fought running battles with them for years. We've done more to battle the far right than anyone's done in this country. Anyone. And we've done more to break race barriers than anyone's done in this country. We've educated people en masse. We had Sikh leadership. We had in every single demonstration to let people know that patriotism ain't that. And how dare they turn up with the Union flag over their faces? Least of all when nothing they represent is about that flag. So, yeah. They're not welcome here. But then the headlines, you see what happens there. The headlines, watch the local headlines in this story.
I've got it all on film.
But watch the local headlines. The local headlines will say that the far right fought against each other. Yeah? These are ordinary people who despise them. These are ordinary people who want to have a patriotic voice without them mugs thinking they can turn up. Yeah? They're not welcome at all. They never have been. So, yeah.
Thank you, sir. I did warn you I'm going to stick to you like glue and interview you when I can.
Yeah, no problem.
Big up Street Mate.
My word, what did we see there? We saw Tommy Robinson point out there was 5 or 6 people in a group, and he points them out and says, "Are you Patriotic Alternative?" They reply, "Yes." Then he starts calling them Nazis. They're not welcome here. Richard Inman appears out of nowhere and says, "Get on your way, you effing Nazis." Nazis, by the way, is the name of a political party in Germany from the 1940s, which no longer exists. This is just a slur word that is thrown at people who are concerned about immigration and the far right tag as well. These are leftist slurs. I mean, Tommy Robinson at the start of the video saying he is pro-immigration from Saudi Arabia. He'd welcome all the Saudi Arabian women into our country. So I'm thinking to myself, wow. I mean, he's recently joined Anne-Marie Waters for Britain, and she is, I know for a fact, she's still on the left, and she's the same. She's not bothered about mass immigration into the country. She's only bothered about Islam, the religion of Islam. But yeah, what we saw there, Tommy Robinson knew full well. He asked them, "Are you Patriotic Alternative?" He did it quite loudly. He told them to F off, called them Nazis. He knew full well what the reaction of the crowd would be. And we saw the crowd turn into violence. And in this video, these people from Patriotic Alternative didn't seem to be causing any aggro. They were just stood there, minding their own business. They were probably going to support the video that is produced. And then we see this. Now, Tommy Robinson don't like being called a thug, but, I mean, this, you really need to look at optics, because this was thug-like behaviour, orchestrated by you, Tommy Robinson. And these people who follow Patriotic Alternative, which isn't a party, they've recently said that they've got no interest in being a party, it's just to be a community. These people haven't got anyone to follow, because there isn't any registered political party that's really talking about the demographics. I mean, Jada Franson's British Freedom Party has applied and been knocked back by the Electoral Commission, but it's going to be, they're going to reapply, and it will get registered. I'm sure it will get registered eventually. Apart from that, apart from the British Freedom Party, there's no other party really that's trustworthy and talking about the danger of the demographics. So these people are concerned about the demographics and the projected demographic replacement of our people, basically, i.e. we become less than 50% of the country demographically, and they're concerned about that. And that really has annoyed Tommy Robinson. So the video where he said that he'd welcome mass immigration from Saudi Arabia to get women away from Islam, I thought that was just a bit of virtue signalling tongue-in-cheek earlier, but no, after seeing this, I think he really does believe it, and he really does hate people who are concerned about the demographic replacement of our people. And that, he orchestrated thuggery, violence towards a group of people. These aren't the leaders, these aren't Mark Collette, these aren't Laura Taylor. They are just people who are concerned about what's happening in this country. Now, it's very undemocratic too, because democracy, I mean, I fight hard for what I believe in. And I might disagree with people who are on the polar opposite side of politics. And I'm not referring to them people from Patriotic Alternative, by the way. I'm referring to the far left and communists. But I don't go around hitting them. It's because that's not democracy. I can disagree with them, but it's hypocritical if you go around hitting them, because then that's not democracy. It's hypocritical too, because you can't go around saying what you've got strong beliefs, Tommy. So how would you always go mad? I mean, I remember the video where you was refused service in a restaurant because they didn't agree with your political beliefs. Then you've just attacked a group of people because you don't agree with their political beliefs. Or you personally didn't throw punches, but you orchestrated it. Richard Inman with his loud voice, who always says on every video, I don't believe in colour, I don't see colour, like he's somehow. It's like he's trying to preach to the left that please don't call me a racist. I don't see colour, and it's wow. You don't get it, do you? If you're not on the far left, you're gonna be called far right. Just don't get bothered about it. But that really, I mean, these people from Patriotic Alternative are probably a lot nearer to Tommy Robinson's beliefs than the far left would be. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you won't see Tommy Robinson attacking the far left like he's just done there. It is bastardising the nationalist cause. And let's have one more look about that quote from Tommy about mass immigration into the country.
Rights back, giving them freedom. People say, even about immigration, people think I'm against immigration. I'd open the British Embassy tomorrow in Saudi Arabia and I'd let every woman leave. Let them all come over and leave every Muslim man scratching his head going, what's going on? Well, you lot are acting like cavemen, yeah? Yeah. So that's why the women are leaving you, right? The only reason why they can't leave, and the only reason why Islam still grows in number, is because it's punishable by death, even today. Yeah. If you leave Islam, you're killed, yeah? That is why. So Muslims, I don't hate Muslims, and do you know what? There's so many Muslims who grew up with me in Luton who know that, yeah? Who have a very good relationship with me.
Right, Tommy, my final question.